The work that I'm doing in film is what's increasingly coming to be called sensory ethnography, which is a sort of non-narrative, non-verbal filmmaking style. And not necessarily one where someone is telling you a story, but one in which you're making sense of it as you go along. Society predicated on consumption will continue to consume. Making way for the new is reliant on disposal, so we'll continue to dispose. Using sensory ethnography to both go into people's homes and sort of reveal the way that clutter accumulates and collects, as well as visiting sites of post-consumer waste and recycling, gives me a chance to kind of understand the back end of it a bit more. And I'm sort of just totally astonished at how waste reveals our need to categorize. And what we find in the landfill is just a complete breakdown of all systems of order. Suddenly there's no distinguishing between what is valuable and what is not, what is desired and what isn't. It all just mashes into this semiotic nightmare. Going back to the time of Marx, there's been an enormous amount of attention and critique focused on production within industrial economies. Then moving forwards into the 70s and 80s, material culture and consumer behavior studies begins to really examine how people construct their identities through their possessions and what they consume. And yet, no one's asking, how do we change ourselves through what we eliminate? Garbage in its terminal state that can't go on to find another purpose or use marks the limits of our social imagination and draws out the boundaries of our economic patience. I hope that my work in some way draws some attention to that.